it's 23.4 outside today. Dennis has mounted the thermometer on the tree. And yesterday got to 30 on our walk, so I did not get a new color. We'll see. It's later now than it was yesterday, so maybe it'll be 29. That would be nice. Hello, look what I'm wearing. Oops, you can't see it very well. So I ended up not doing anything but my sleeve yesterday because I was, working on it, and then I realized I was going, and that I could finish it. So I finished it, I blocked it. I did discover I dropped a stitch right in the middle of my back. I've got to fix it later. And my archer's done. Here's my back arch. And here's my front arch. And there's my puppy. So there you go. That's what I did yesterday. Bye. Good morning. It's Barbara. Oh, it's the 29th. It's Friday. Pretty sure it's the 29th. I don't have my glasses on, so can't. Even looking at the weather won't tell me. But you saw it. It's that day. I have cream in my tea. I've been my coffee. I've been having black coffee lately. It's not my favorite, but I am splurging and having cream in my tea. I think I'm going to splurge more and put a little sweetener in it too. In case you doubted that I have my first cup of coffee with you, and my first cup of coffee with you when I say I do. Yeah. What a treat. As you can see, I changed my clothes. I'm wearing my sweater that I made when I was taking the Amy Herzog class, and my Close to You in the gorgeous Irish yarn that Lisa sent me. I'm quite sure my archer is not going to be for a cold day. And I can guarantee you, I know for a fact, it's not going to be for a day when it's still a little damp under the arms. So I took it off. It is drying, and it's down here, which is good. I can fix that drop stitch. I suspect I dropped a stitch when I was binding off the body. That's what it looked like, and I fixed it a little bit last night while it was wet, and then I thought, I'll wait until tomorrow. That's it. That's what I did yesterday. I even had to take back about an inch, half an inch, because I went too long with the bison yarn on the sleeve. And I'm looking at it saying, oops, let me check. And yeah, sure enough. So I had to back up and start my striping. And then once I'm in the purple, then I'm at the, finish line. I've rounded the curve, heading toward the finish line. And then, although I was watching watercolor painting videos while I'm knitting, and I want to be working on my watercolors. You guys are so sweet. I swear, you're the nicest people about my watercolor. But I do want to do it. And so I will be doing watercolor today. And I might be casting on my Not Too Much with the Cat Lady's beautiful cranberry yarn. So I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. It is bigger than on me than hack, sneeze, run out the back than I might have liked. The sleeves are certainly looser at the top. The whole sweater has a loose, positive ease vibe, but I'm not unhappy with it, and I will enjoy wearing it. And it'll be a great transition sweater, spring and fall. I have to check my shawl wardrobe and see what I have in a nice deep purple. I don't think I have anything that kind of matches the purple color in there. So I'll have to see what I have. Maybe, you know, one of the things that I need to do is to go through my shawls and see what I have and see what I'm missing in terms of color. And I need to do, and I intend to do the same thing pretty much with my sweaters too, because I, you know, find yarn I love and I find a pattern I think it'll go well with, and I knit. And the picking yarn I love doesn't always get me a variety, hasn't gotten me a variety of colors. Although my last, I think it was my last trip to Maryland Sheep and Wool. I think it was Maryland Sheep and Wool. I did buy several sweaters quantities of yarn and intentionally picked colors that I thought would be good for cardigans, including this color. This yarn was part of that from O Wool. And I have a very beautiful gray to make a gray cardigan. And, you know, and I have another green, which I think is very similar to this, is the one I got from the Woolly Thistle. So I'll have to check it. I think it is pretty, very much in this family. And so I might not make a cardigan out of that. But I did, you know, specifically think I need a gray cardigan in my wardrobe, and I bought gray yarn, and it was, you know, seemed so ironic and funny to me because, and I posted it on Instagram, and this was a couple of years ago, this rack of the most stunningly beautiful colors. I mean, just gorgeous colors, as you can imagine, in a booth in you know, at Maryland Sheep and Wool. And I bought gray. I'm like, look at this. I just bought gray. But it was a beautiful gray. But I haven't made my shawls or very many of my sweaters with, you know, an intentionality as to the color and the needs of my wardrobe per se. You know, and I suppose if I keep going the rate I'm going, it won't make any difference because, you know, eventually I'll get to every color, surely. Although you know, that won't happen if I stay crafting from my stash, because I have no orange yarn for a shawl, for a sweater, you know. I mean, this rusty color that I made my Archer out of is as orange as it gets. But I picked those colors when I went up there looking for red and pink, you know, so I do have a pink sweater though. Thanks to Ravelry giving me that gorgeous slubby yarn, and I made the Material Girl, which turned out gorgeous, which is partly why I want more pink. So, but I don't have a red sweater, and I will have a red sweater when I finish my Not Too Much. So anyway, I don't know if I might have another yarn that is purpley enough or has, you know, will go nicely with that Archer, because I can see, I think a small one skein scarf shawl that wears like a scarf that wears like an accessory would be good for that, because I'm not going to be wearing it when it's super cold, and I won't need a big, you know, I might as well just wear a shawl. You know what I mean. When I wear it, you know, when it's appropriate, then just a little something around my neck will be what I need. I have a girl here that I'm cuddling, don't I? Do I have a girl here? Hey, Maisie, give me your face. She's harder to grab now. We took her collar. There's your face. There's your face. We took her collar off because it seemed to be itching her. And there's Pearl. She's back there. She's hiding from you. Now you can see what I have to do before opera day tomorrow. She's hiding from you. But I'm going to vacuum for opera day tomorrow night. But you'll hear all about that tomorrow. Anyway, so my archer's done, and I really like it. I'm really happy with it. I'll be looking closely when I'm editing to see how it looks in the back with the arch, because I haven't seen the back. But I do love the colors. I think the yarns are great, and I love the color, and you know, it's a very fall feeling to me, and which is perfect because it's you know, a perfect sweater for fall. I wonder if that's my Rhinebeck sweater. Oh, no, probably not, because I don't know if I'm going to Rhinebeck. I told you my Dennis's family's week in North Carolina is Rhinebeck weekend. I told you that, right? So I don't know how that's going to work out. Oh, and someone on our Zoom meeting said that Maryland Sheep and Wool is already canceled. So we'll see. We'll see. But either way, I can wear it in North Carolina if I'm there. But if I guess they have to cancel these things quite a ways ahead of time because people need to make plans and put money down and all kinds of stuff. So it's possible that we would go to North Carolina even if Rhinebeck were canceled, but not likely. If they're going to cancel Rhinebeck, that means that we're not going to go because of COVID. So I'm enjoying my coffee. It is a sunny, partly cloudy day, pretty sunny. You know, we'll see how it goes when we're walking. I was very disappointed to see it was 30 degrees. And then it went up to 32, which felt very much more into my color. So I think that's light teal. It's either Sax or light teal. My whole week so far is Sax and light teal. I'm hoping we get into a new color for tomorrow. That would be nice. We shall see. So my plans for today are to do some watercolors, and hang out with Dennis and the girls. Go for a long walk, and chill. Maybe vacuum. Maybe sweep. Maybe clean the bathroom. You know, those kinds of things. Getting ready because Kim and Aura are coming tomorrow night for opera night. And so it'll be fun to have them over. I think we're having pot roast or something. And we decided to not do Mongolian, since that was the subject of the Turandot. And Christy suggested Italian because it was written by Puccini, but... And it's so funny because I was talking to my sister who is an opera fan and who went to the opera when she lived in California. She and her husband had season tickets to the San Francisco Opera, and so she has seen and listened to a lot of operas. As has my sister-in-law, who is an opera singer. And I thought it was really interesting because I told her we were going to watch Turandot, and she says, "Oh, that is my least favorite opera." And I said, "That's funny because it's Kim's favorite opera." You know, I said, "But Kim's an opera singer. It's very likely that Turandot has a really fun, gorgeous part for lyric soprano. So for Kim, it's a great opera." So I will make my own decision. I know nothing about opera. And I am looking forward to watching an opera with Kim, who knows opera. I can't remember if I told you this story or not. I probably did, and I'm really sorry, but that's what's going to happen if I talk to you every day for a year. You're going to sometimes hear the same story, but I told my sister this, and I don't know if I told you guys too or just my sister, so I'm going to tell you again, and I apologize. You can fast forward if you've heard the story about my sister and I at the museum in Munich. We were in Europe together 5 years ago. And we were in Munich, and Dennis, it was the three of Dennis and me and my sister. And we went to Germany and did a little traveling around, the three of us, and then we went to Berlin, and my brother John was living in Berlin at the time, and my niece Janine, who I made the purple boxy for, was born in Berlin, and she was a babe in arms. So she just graduated from college. So it's been a while. But we were in Munich, and Dennis wasn't feeling well. And so Christy and I ended up going around in this really lovely museum, and I don't remember the name of the museum. It wasn't a big museum, but it had some beautiful paintings, and one of them was a Kandinsky, I recall specifically. And my sister is an artist, and she was an art teacher and an art major in college, an art teacher for a little while, and is an artist. And so we were walking through this museum, and she was talking. And she was talking about Kandinsky and, sort of all the relevant things that you would come to mind when you were looking at his picture, sort of about where he was in his genre and, all kinds of stuff. I'll be honest, I don't remember exactly what she said. So I don't remember what she was telling me. All I remember was that was the most enjoyable wander through a museum that I have had without a paid guide. I like a tour where they tell you about the paintings and, that kind of stuff. It was such fun and so interesting to go through this museum with somebody who knew what they were talking about and who knew what they were looking at. And, it was really fun. And so I look forward to events where I have an expert who can tell me things that I would never notice or see or know in their art world that they know because they're in the middle of it. So I'm looking forward to opera. I don't think I'm a big opera fan. I've only seen a few operas in my life. But I am looking forward to the evening and watching Turandot with my sister-in-law, and it's her favorite. I don't think I'd enjoy it as much with my sister since it's her least favorite. Well, that's how it is. So anyway, today is going to be it's very, very windy out there, so it's going to be a chilly walk. We're going to wear our Nanook coats. We each have a really, really warm coat that goes like below our knees. We call them our Nanook coats from the movie Nanook of the North. But we will take a long walk with the dogs in the hopes of helping Pearl continue with her recovery of her leg and be cozy warm in our house. Because luckily everything's going fine with our heating and everything because it's chilly outside as you saw and it's really, really windy. So that's all for today. I just want to remind you to, I should have taken a picture of myself while I had it on. Well, I'll fix it and put it back on. Again, I'll take a bathroom selfie. Put it on Instagram using the hashtag Ode to Joy MAL because it did bring me joy, certainly to make and certainly to wear. So, and I'm really happy with it. And I love the colors. I've got it draped over the chair. I'm looking at it. I keep looking over there. I'm looking at my sweater. So anyway, And the rules for the Ode to Joy Make-Along are very, very simple. If you're doing some craft or art that is bringing you joy, it counts. It doesn't have to be fiber related in any way. If it's bringing you joy, it counts. And I'm following the hashtag on Instagram, Ode to Joy MAL. We have a thread on Ravelry where you can post pictures, and I haven't done anything about people who are not on Ravelry. So I don't know what to say about that because I haven't done anything and I don't know what to do. People are just saying maybe a Facebook group, but yeah, I don't know. So, but we have a beautiful prize that was dyed by Bente, Arctic Crafts by Bente, and it's a beautiful Valentine set. There were a limited number of these, and we have one as a prize package, and it will be drawn on February 14th, Valentine's Day, because it's, you know, Valentine themed, and to celebrate Aura's 90th birthday, which is also Valentine's Day. And Bente has given us the 15% off code, Flame15, that is good for another couple days till the end of the month. So check out her shop. I'll link it below this video. And please join us for the make-along, and check out that thread on Ravelry if you can, because people are doing stuff. People are doing stuff. Yeah. So I think I will be giving the prize away to the first person that I pick whose post number includes a picture. Doesn't have to be finished. It's not a finished object, but a picture, or yeah, a picture, because we want to see what people are doing that is bringing them joy. And I do have to take pictures of my watercolors. And be brave. Put them on Ravelry, maybe even put them on Instagram, out into the world. The other thing is, I've been watching this watercolor painter guy. This guy's Irish, Frank Clark, his name is. And he makes a big deal. And don't forget to sign your work. Sign your work. So I'm going to sign my work. I'm going to sign my work. We shall see. So anyway, I'm going to go. I'm going to let you go. And I will see you tomorrow. I hope you're feeling well. I hope you're taking good care of yourselves. And please, please, please stay safe.